Okay, everybody. Let's finish up this page so we can move on. Multiply, in this case, 5 3 times. Remember, it's not 5 times 3. It's 5 times 5 times 5, which is the next line. Get Olivia, what do we have here?
5 times 5 times 5.
Okay, real quick, raise your hand. What form is that? John, starts with an E. Expanded form is correct. Okay, so then when you evaluate it, what do you get, Franco? And what form is this? Standard form is correct. Good so far, everybody? Okay, let's just do this verbally because it takes time to write it out. How would three ways to say 6 base exponent 2?
6 with an exponent of 2.
6 with an exponent of 2. Got that? Okay, keep going.
6 to the power of 2 and 6 standard.
6 squared. One more time. 6 raised to the power of 2. 6 with an exponent of 2. Or 6 squared. Or 6 to the second power. That would be a fourth way. Okay, let's do the chart. Next page. We'll do this together. I'll get you started with this, and then I think you'll be on your own. So they give you the example. You have a base of 9, an exponent of 2. They expand it out to make it 9 times 9. Sometimes they'll use the x. Sometimes we'll use the dot. And then when you actually evaluate it in standard form, you get 81. All right, next example. What they give you the expanded. What is that in exponential form? Julian? Well, what's the base? Take it back. What's the number being repeated? I'm here, bud.
2.
Okay, my base is 2. How many times is it being repeated in the multiplication?
6.
And how would you say this? One way to say it. Can you say it?
2 with an exponent of 6.
Okay, or 2 to the 6th power. Okay. Now, when you actually multiply that through, what do you get? I think you can do it off to the side. And don't forget, the way multiplication works is, if you just take these 3, what's 2 times 2 times 2?
I got that.
8. You could work it in any group you want. There's another set of 3 2s. Now you just do 8 times 8. 64. Okay, you can chunk it together like I showed you because community probably says we can multiply in any order. Okay, so break it down into 2 pieces and you can maybe do it that way, whatever way. This one, however, is a little bit more difficult. I'm going to help you with the standard form, but we can definitely do expanded form.
4 times 4.
I'm going to use the dots, but yes. And does anybody have an answer?
1024.
Right, 1024. We can also do exponents with fractions.
I think I know this.
Go. Let's do the exponential form.
1/4.
Right. Okay.
I think I know the answer.
I hope you can do this because you've done it in review sheets. Think about it. When you did keep, change, flip, you're basically turning it into a multiplication. What do? Top times top, bottom times bottom.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
Do it now. If I just threw you a curveball, just do it now. What's top times top, bottom times bottom?
What?
Ready? 1 times 1.
1.
4 times 4.
16.
1/16.
I did.
Start throwing those back into review sheets again because that's got to come second nature to you. I do want to point out one thing. This will help you with the next page. Look at the base in this example. What was the base? 9, right? What was the answer when you multiply it out? Which was larger, standard or exponential? Which was larger, the base or the standard? 81 is larger than 9, agree? Base is 2. Answer 64, which is larger? Standard answer. Base was 4. Answer was 1024, which is larger? Ready? Base, 1/4. Standard, 1/16. Which is larger? Exponential, the base. This one is larger than 1/16. What do you want to have? A quarter of a pizza or 1/16 of a slice of pizza?
No.
If you're on a diet, maybe like me, yeah. Okay? So think about it. When the numbers are whole numbers, which is larger, the base or the answer? When the base is a fraction, which is larger, the base or the answer? Okay, that's going to come into play next page. Kids were having trouble with it, so we just covered that. Andrew, 1.5 times 1.5, give it to me in exponential form. I'll help you out. What's the base? How many times is that number being repeated in the multiplication?
Twice.
1.5 raised to the second power, or squared, or an exponent of 2. And I'll help you out. When you do 1.5 times 1.5, anybody have it?
Yeah. I think.
Not 3. Don't add it. 5 times 1.5 is not 3. Don't add it.
See, I got myself that. Wait, hold on.
Antonio? No, because we don't have time. If you have it, that's great. Scream it out.
9.
2.25, you're getting me worried. We've done multiplication of decimals before, guys. 2.25.
I was out on vacation.
Okay?
I haven't really since.
All right, here's what you guys are going to do by yourself. Whatever does not get done has to be added to the homework pile. All right? If you need help, I'm here. You got to come and see me. Pages. You guys are going to finish this page, which is 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Advanced obviously has the tack on of page 6. And if you're doing advanced, you got to come and see me.
I started doing 7.
Page 7.
I had 7.
Yep. All right, let's get to work. Now,
Okay, I don't understand.